This is Lisa from Happy Stamp, and today we're going to make this card. I saw it on Facebook. The gal's page name was Songbird Designs, and her name is Robin Myron. I just thought it was so pretty that we had to recreate it. So let's get started. Oh, here's the inside. Isn't that pretty? I thought it was so pretty. Okay, let's get started. So we're going to need a piece of Tangelo twist that is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. Get our bone folder here so we can get a nice crease. And then the designer series paper that we're using today is called Into the Woods, and this piece is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Another piece from Into the Woods, 2 by 5 3/8. A piece of Tangelo twist, 2 by 5 1/4. And a piece of Whisper White that is 1 7/8 by 5 1/8. The stamp sets that we'll be using are the Hostess set, 6 sayings for the thankful here, and then the Light-Hearted Leaves from the new holiday catalog, and the matching framelits, which is in the main catalog. Okay, we'll also need a piece of Early Espresso seam binding ribbon. About 6 inches of that, and then a scrap of Mossy Meadow, Rich Razzleberry, and Daffodil Delight. Alright, first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our piece, our base piece. I'm going to bring in the trimmer, and I know this is going to be hard for you to say, and I apologize. We're going to put the paper in. Put it at 2 1/8, and we're going to take, this is the gray is the scoring blade, the darker gray is the cutting blade. We're going to put the arm down, make sure this is at 2 1/8, and we are going to cut all the way up to the 5 1/2 inch mark. Okay, we're going to take that, turn it, put the fold in the track, take the blade down again, and from the bottom move it up to 2 1/8. Okay, just like that. That gets our fold. Okay. So you can save for something else. Okay, so we're going to take the piece of Whisper White, that again is 1 7/8 by 5 1/8. What's that? Here. This out of the way. I'm going to take the Early Espresso ink pad with our thankful. Okay, I'm going to try and get this in the center. Not too bad. That font is just so pretty, I love it. Alright, let's get our leaves stamped so they can dry. So we're going to take a piece of the scrap piece of Daffodil Delight with this little stamp. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong one. The middle one. We're also going to get our mat, because this is a photopolymer stamp, so we want to make sure you stamp on a mat. Perfect. And then we will take our piece of rich raspberry and the largest. Okay. One. And then last, our Mossy Meadow with the smallest stamp. There we go. Okay, so we'll let those dry. We are going to take card base back, and let's put in our designer series paper on the inside. This just leaves a nice thin border around. We'll take the piece of, next piece of Tangelo Twist with our piece of Whisper White and layer those two together. Okay, like that. This thankful on the inside. Again, just a nice even border on all three sides. And then you fold it and you can't even see it. Okay, so we'll take our next piece of designer series paper and we're going to put some fast fuse on the ends. And we will take the ribbon and just lay that on here, probably with about a 1/4 inch from the top. Make sure that it's straight. There you go. And I'm just going to lay a little fast fuse to the ends of the ribbons. Okay, and then that goes right here. Just like that. All right. Now I'm going to take my pieces of scrap with my framelits. Goes here, that one here, and this one here. I'm going to go to my Big Shot, cut those out, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back from the Big Shot. I've cut out my leaves. So we are going to take, I'm going to take the rich raspberry one with some glue dots. Put that on the front. And I'm going to take my Daffodil Delight one, just put that together. And another glue dot. Mossy Meadow. I'm actually going to take my snips and I'm going to cut off the ends of those. All right. I think I'm going to tuck another glue dot under there. My paper piercer. There we go. That's better. Alright, then I'm going to take a couple of Stampin' Dimensionals, put that on the back, take off my backing, and put that on here, like that. I'm also going to take a glue dot and put it on the back of my ribbon, just to keep that from flopping around. Okay. Then I'm going to take a gold button from the gold basic metal buttons, the big one, the largest one. And a piece of, I took 2 pieces of linen thread, about 9 inches long, which is way more than you need. And I tied them together to get a fatter bow. So I'm going to take a glue dot again, and I'm going to fold it in half with my paper piercer. Take the glue dot and stick it to the linen thread and then stick it to the button. And then I'm going to take another glue dot, 2 actually, and then I'm going to add that to the front of my card. And it is complete. I think it's very pretty. Here's the one we just did. Here's the one from earlier. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave me a comment below and I'll get back with you. Any supplies can be ordered through my website at www.happystamp.stampinup.net. Thanks for taking the time to watch today and have a great weekend.